Progress.
A very good morning to all of you. Come to sit comfortably, lifting the side of the trunk, lifting your shoulder blades, lifting the crown of the head. Sit tall. Take your arms out to the side. Extend your wrists away from each other. See that you're sitting balanced both on your right and your left side, so that both your sitting bones are evenly on the support. Join your palms together. Press the thumb on the sternum, the other four fingers away. Take a slow, deep breath in and release. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. Breathe in. Om. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Place your fingers the side of the trunk. Extend your legs out into Upavista Konasana and fold your legs in the other way. Take the arms out to the side. Extend the wrists away from each other. Turn your palms to face up. Breathing in, raise up your arms. A full extension of the side body. Lifting the spine. Lifting the shoulder blades. Sitting bones are heavy. Breathing out, release your right arm onto the mat. Turn your left palm and armpit forward. Turn the left palm and armpit away from you. Walk your right hand across. Once you've reached a comfortable spot, with both buttock bones on the support, turning the navel forward and the sternum forward. As you breathe out, slightly bend your right elbow to give you more of a side stretch. Just as much as you can. Sternum facing forward, navel facing forward. Take a few breaths in this pose. And feel the release of the sides of the body, the softness of the abdomen and the length of the spine. Support with your right hand to come up and change sides. Place your left arm on the floor. Cup your fingers. Raise up your right arm. Turn the palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face away from you, turning from the armpit. Walk your left arm across. Release your palm and fingers onto the floor. A full stretch of the right side, navel facing forward, sternum facing forward. As you breathe out, release your elbow to the floor or towards the floor. Wherever you can extend to, stop there. And just take a few breaths in the side stretch. Each time you breathe out, release just a little bit. Push to come up. Place both fingertips on the floor. Interlace your fingers in front of you, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and stretch up the trunk. Lift the trunk out of the hips. Create a lightness and length in the trunk, the back body and the front body. Breathe into the pose. Breathe into the lift of the pose. Breathe out and maintain the height of your arms. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out and just release the breath. Breathing in, lift. Breathe out and release your hands. Come to lie flat on your back for Supta Padangusthasana. Take your strap, belt or support. Lie flat on your back. See that the shoulders are on the floor, the hips on the floor, the sides of the trunk are lengthened. Keep both your knees up and your feet flat to the floor. Open up your strap and ensure that both ends of the strap are equal length. So one should not be shorter than the other. And they should not be twisted. Hold the strap in both the right arm and the left arm and loop it around the ball of the foot and work to straighten the leg. Keep the left leg bent and draw your thigh towards you and keeping your arms straight. Move the thigh away from you, open the backs of the knees. If you are comfortable here, stay here. For those of you that can, straighten out your left leg. So the right leg is lifted, the left leg is extended. In both legs, move your heel away from you and your toe towards you. And now, once you find a comfortable spot without strain, release into the pose. Find your breath in the pose. There's still activity of the muscles, the lengthening of the legs, and see if you can find a quiet space in this pose. The shape that you created is an inverted T. Picture that your body is straight and one leg lifted. From here, hold the strap with your right hand, both ends of the strap. Take your left arm out to support you. And as you breathe out, take your right leg over to the right side, resting it on the floor. And the work here is to bring your navel to the center. Face the navel up, sternum up, and feel the opening of the hips. Find your maximum of the pose and just release into it. Soften into the pose, soften the abdomen. Feel the opening of the hip, the length of the legs, and the length of the side body. Breathing in, raise up your leg, bend the knee, and change legs. Wrap the strap around your left foot, the ball of the foot. Hold it with both arms, keeping the arms extended. Heel away from you, toe towards you, and draw your leg in towards you. Just as far as you can, keeping the legs straight, opening the backs of the knees, and pushing your thigh away from you. Now release into this pose. Find the softness of the pose, the length of your legs, and the length of your trunk as well. This pose is excellent for your lower back, strengthening your legs, and opening up and lengthening the hamstrings. Hold the strap at both ends with your left arm. Take the right arm across and release your left leg out to the left side. Moving your navel to the center, move your navel away from the bent leg. And now find the softness and the release in the pose. There is still work, there is still alignment, but can you release into that pose? Slowly raise up your leg, bend the knee and remove your strap. Keep both knees lifted and your feet flat on the floor. Raise up your right arm all the way past the right ear. Roll over onto your right hand side and come to sit. Come to sit in Swastikasana. Keep the sides of the trunk lengthened. Open up your legs for Upavista Konasana and lift up. A full extension of the front body from the pelvic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum to the throat. Release forward, fold your legs in and come to stand. So we're going to repeat the shape, however, standing. So picture your legs and your body and the formation of the upside down T. So now we're going to have the T with the leg horizontal. So use the support of the chair, with the chair if you have to. Place both your hands on your hips. Take your feet hip width apart. You can choose to hold on to your strap, or you can leave it on the floor. Keeping your hands on your hips, roll out your right leg in a Vriksasana position. So the knee moves away from you. The work here is to turn your navel to face forward, your sternum to face forward, while this leg is moving away from you. So the knee is in line with the right side. Your foot is in line with the right side. They are to 90 degrees. Breathing in, raise up your arms and release your right arm onto your hip. On the left side, turn the elbow, armpit and wrist to face forward, and now move it away from you. A full stretch and lift of the left side and the navel facing forward. Now breathe into this pose. Find the lengthening of the left side as you breathe in and the release of the hips as you breathe out. Release your hand and change sides. Take the left leg out, the Vriksasana. You will find that automatically the navel wants to follow. Move the navel forward, let the knee fall out to the side. Find your balance. Take your arms up to the side. Turn your palms to face up. Raise up your arms. Release your left hand onto your hip and lengthen the right side. Feel the length of the right side and the openness of the left side. Palm facing forward, palm facing away from you. A full stretch. It's as if you're standing against a wall. Breathing out, release your hand. Take your strap into the right hand. And if you're using a chair, bring it onto the left side. This is just for support. Stand with your feet together and raise up your right leg. Wrap the strap around the ball of the foot and now walk to straighten the leg. Extend the strap, extend your arms, and now can you align the navel forward, straighten both your legs and stand tall. For those of you that can, you can take your arm off the chair with the support and raise up your left arm so that you are straight. The thigh of the standing leg, can you push it back? Lengthen the tailbone to give you more support. Breathe out and release. A slight bend in the knee, take it out to the side. Use the support if you have to. And now can you lift the heel in line with your hip? Turn the navel forward. Breathing in, raise up your. Breathe out and release. Bend your legs and let's change sides. It's the same action that we're doing on the floor, but this time standing up. The duration is shorter because we have the aspect of balance. Loop the strap into the left foot, keep your knee bent, hold your chair and now straighten your leg. Hip and trunk facing forward. Lengthen your heels away from you, toe towards you. The thigh of the standing leg, push it back. For those of you that can, release your arm and take it up. Breathe out and release. A slight bend in the knee and take your leg out to the left side. Hip and trunk facing forward. The trunk is lengthened. If you're holding onto the chair, find your breath in this pose. Breathing in, raise up your arm. Breathe out, release. Release your legs. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Take the arm to the side. Lengthen the sides of the trunk. Breathing in, raise up both your arms, palms facing away from you. A full length of the side body, a softness of the pelvis, an extension of the spine. Breathing out, release your hands. Move any prop away from you. And let's come into the pose, Anandas, Lord Vishnu's pose. Now, we've sent yesterday the write-up of the pose, so you know the benefits of the pose. Come to lie on your right side. Keep your strap on hand. See that your heels are in line with your hips and your legs are straight. Open the backs of the knees and come to lie on the trunk and support your head. Place your left hand in front of you as a support, but I want you to see that your elbows in line with your shoulders in line with your hips. It's as if you're standing against a wall. From here, draw your belt near you and raise up your right leg as if you're doing Vriksasana. Keep your foot on the shin. Can you move the knee away and turn the navel forward? Use your left hand to support you. If this is where you are, find the relaxation and soften into this pose. There's no need to go further if you are comfortable here. If you can, draw your foot closer by placing your foot onto the thigh and your knee up. The navel faces forward. And if you're comfortable, you stay here. If balance is not a problem, work to straighten your legs. Take a strap, wrap it around the ball of the foot, and work to straighten your leg. If balance is a problem, you can practice against the wall as well. And draw your foot towards you, both legs straight, face forward. And can you now soften into the pose? Lengthen the tailbone, soften the abdomen, and become tall in the pose. Walk your hands up the strap and stay here. If you have the mobility, you can release your strap, hold on to your toe, and straighten your leg. Find the breath, find the softness of the abdomen, and the length of the right side, the opening of the hip on the left side. Breathe out, release, straighten your leg, press to come to sit, and let's change sides. Come to lie on your left side. Heels in line with your hips, both legs are straight. Extend a full extension. Your elbow in line with your shoulder in line with your hips. Navel facing forward. Your left side is fully extended. Support your trunk with your right arm and raise up your right leg. Foot facing forward, move the knee away from you. If this is where you can stay, it's perfectly fine. You have to feel the length of the right side and the openness of the left hip. Find your breath and soften in this pose. Now, move your foot onto the thigh. Feel the openness of the hip. Move the knee away from the navel. Move the navel away from the hip. That's the action here. Your left side is fully lengthened. If you are using a strap, take the strap, wrap it around all of the foot, and work to straighten the leg. Keep your arms straight and draw your thigh towards you, heels away from you, toe towards you. Move the foot away from the navel away from the foot. Both legs are extended and you're forming the T shape again, an inverted T. Release into the pose, soften the breath. It may be difficult because you have the challenge of balance, you have the challenge of extension, but see if you can find your breath in this pose. If you can, release the strap, hold on to your big toe and straighten it. Find the breath, find the softness, at the same time find the extension in. And release. Straighten your legs. Support your trunk with your arm. Roll over onto your abdomen. And just keep your legs extended. Keep your hips on the floor and just look up. A gentle stretch forward. Press with your hands and come to sit. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Place your palm on the floor and look up. Just as they release, release your gaze forward and come to lie flat on your back. Come to lie flat on your back. Keep your knees up and your feet flat on the floor. Now remember, for this session we have limited time. When you're practicing at home, you can choose your duration of the asanas if you want to stay longer. Now, place your left ankle over the right thigh. A similar action of opening the hips and extending the legs. Hold the back of your thigh and work to straighten your right leg. Heel away from you, toe towards you. Can you move the left knee away from you? Helps the lumbar spine, helps the hips, and keep the spine lengthened. Bend the right leg, release, and change legs. Place your right ankle over the left thigh. Hold behind the thigh of the left leg. You can choose to keep it there or work to straighten your leg. Heel away from you, toe towards you, and draw your leg in towards the chest. The right knee, move it away from you. And the softness of the abdomen, the length of the trunk, and the extension of your straight leg. Release. Release your feet onto the mat. Keep your knees up. With both hands, draw both your knees towards the armpit chest. As you breathe out, soften the abdomen and soften the abdominal organs. Release your feet, straighten your legs. Roll your thighs away from each other. Small toes falling to the side, big toes to follow. Palms facing up. And the softness of the abdomen And feel the expansiveness of your awareness as you lie down. Just like you're spreading your arms and spreading your legs, feel the openness of the mind, the openness of the body as you lie in Shavasana. Breath is soft, the abdomen is soft. Raise up both your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Raise up your right arm all the way past the right. And roll over onto your right hand side, pressing with the left hand. Press to come to sit. Sit in a comfortable position. So these poses seem challenging, but the benefits are immense. It's multifaceted benefits, especially with these poses that open up. Find your breath again. Join your palms together. Take a slow, deep breath in. Eyes closed. And as you breathe out, release your chin to the chest. Feeling the vastness, feeling all the space around you. As you breathe in, slowly raise up your head. Release your hands and open. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow. And practice once again a similar theme of opening up the body laterally and vertically. Thank you.